Assuming that I told you that there's an option or there's a way that allows you to come to Canada with a job offer on a work permit and it makes you eligible to apply for permanent residence. It sounds like a joke, right? It sounds like, oh, this girl is just trying to pull my leg. But actually, guys, it's not a joke. It's real and it's happening now. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to my channel. My name is Nelly. If this is your first time here, welcome. Before I talk about the program in detail, I would like us to look at the selection factors just so you see that you're very much eligible for this program. There's nothing special that this program is requesting that you don't already have. The first thing is that you must be between the age of 19 and 55 years. And your age is assessed as of the day that a complete application is submitted. They require you to take one of the following tests. So you have IELTS, you have CELPIP, you have TEF or TCF. They don't expect you to take more than one. They require you to have at least one test result for the following test. And then what's really interesting here is the score that they need for the test. Like, guys, they need a Canadian language benchmark of 4. Can you imagine? And when it comes to IELTS, they expect you to have reading 3.5, writing 4, listening 4.5, and speaking 4.0. With regards to education, they want a minimum of a Canadian secondary diploma or a foreign high school diploma. And if you have a foreign education, they expect you to have an educational credential assessment. Educational credential assessment is just a document that evaluates the Canadian education with the education in the country where you studied. So they try to match it. For example, they say, okay, you studied in this country, and so this country's certificate is equivalent to this certificate in Canada. So that's what it's all about. And your educational credential assessment report should be less than 5 years. Okay, the next thing, they expect you to have work experience, and then it should be at least 1,560 hours over a period of 12 months. And so they say this is the number of hours you would have worked in 1 year if you were working 30 hours per week. The very first thing is that you have to have a job offer. And guys, this immigration program has been very much simplified, that not only are they telling you that you need to have a job offer, they've provided the list of companies that are participating in this program. There are a total of 6 companies. And I tried going on their website today and I saw that they have a wide variety of jobs. Like, guys, you don't have to feel left out. You don't have to say, oh, well, the kind of thing that I study or the kind of job that I do, I'm not sure. Guys, just go on the company's website. Just look at them individually. Go on their career page. And guys, you will see that they have something for everybody. Like, guys, no sleeping. On this page, we don't sleep. So as you're hearing this information right now, visit that page, guys. Go there, check out the companies, start submitting your application. Because guys, I want to hear that you're in Canada. I want to sit and then I see a message from someone and say, oh, hi, Nelly's, as people call me. I'm in Canada now. When do we see? Like, I want to have meet and greet with people in Canada, thanks to the fact that they watched these videos that I put out and it encouraged them to come to Canada. So guys, as you see this video and you watch it and you're familiar with the information, the next thing you should do is check out the companies, look at the job opportunities that they have, and start applying. Yes, guys, so like I said, the first part of the application process is accept an offer of employment. Next thing is you have to create an expression of interest. So where you fill in all your information, your family information and everything. And with regards to this expression of interest, if anything changes during the course of the time, it's important that you update the information. So let's say maybe your family composition changes, you have a baby, or your marital status changes, you get married, or your residence changes, your contact information. If there's any change at all, you have to update it on the system. After a while, when your document is studied, you would receive an invitation to apply. Guys, let me tell you one thing that I like about this information. Because you have an offer of employment, you will receive an invitation to apply. It tells you categorically clear, you have an offer of employment, automatically you would receive an invitation to apply. And it says you have up to 45 calendar days from the date of the invitation to apply to submit a complete application via the online system. The next thing is a decision will be made, and if the decision is in your favor, then you will receive a work permit and a nomination certificate. And with this nomination certificate, you can use it to apply for permanent residence. Let's talk about the documents that you need to provide. I want us to look at the documents because I don't want you thinking that, oh, maybe they'll ask for documents that I've never heard, or they'll ask for things that I don't know about. No, guys, they ask for the regular things, the things that you know. But anyway, let's look at them. So they ask for a birth certificate or an equivalent document from the birth country, or a letter of explanation where no birth certificate is available for you and your spouse or common law partner. They ask for marriage, divorce, or death certificates. They ask for common law union. So for example, if you have a common law partner, they ask you to upload a completed stationary declaration of common law union and include evidence that you have cohabited with your partner for a period of at least 12 continuous months. They ask you for your passport, that of your spouse and your children. They ask you for travel documents as well, visas and permits proving proof of legal status in your country of residence, if other than your country of citizenship. So let's say, for example, if you live in another country, then they'll ask for documents that prove that you're legal in the country where you're currently living. And then children's information, so their birth certificates, which must include their parents' names. And then if they were adopted, they ask for adoption papers, proof of custody of children under the age of 18, proof of current or further studies in Canada, including a confirmation letter from the educational institutions and study permits. If the other parent of your children is not accompanying you to Canada, you must submit a stationary declaration from non-accompanying parents. Then they ask you for test results as well when it comes to language, education. We spoke about it already, educational credential assessments, work experience. They ask you for an official reference or experience letter from your previous employer or a signed attestation letter. And then they ask you for employment contract. They ask you for consent and declaration. If you're using a representative, they ask you for a form. Affidavit of translation, that's if you're using documents that are not in English or in French, then you have to translate it, and you need an affidavit from the person who translated the documents. You need your work permits, you need your settlement plan, and then documents from the employer. Now that we've spoken about the eligibility criteria for this program, and we've spoken about the documents that you need to provide for this program, and we also talk about the benefits of this program or the things that this program offers you, let's now talk about what the program is. This program is the New Brunswick Critical Worker Program. It's a provincial nominee program administered by the New Brunswick government. Unfortunately, you can't apply for this program by yourself. You have to go through an employer. But guys, as you've heard and as you will see from the document that I'm going to leave in the description box, it's pretty straightforward. The very first thing is that you have to check out the companies that are participating in this program, see what their job opportunities are, apply, and then you take it from there. This is all I have for you today. I hope that this information actually fell on fertile ground. It didn't fall on thorns or on stones. Yes, guys, and if this information was helpful to you, please don't keep it to yourself. Share it with as many people as you can so that we can all have fun in Canada, so that we can all meet each other, spend time together, and just know that we have each other in the different parts of Canada. Guys, that's all from me. Goodbye.